I have a background in architecture from the University of Waterloo. I'm living proof that even a dropout can be a success. So the firm is named after me. It's called Norm Lee. We are the leading architectural illustration company in the country. We are 33 people, which makes us the largest in the country as well. So we think virtual reality is a huge game changer in terms of how architecture is presented. Will it impact the future? I think yes. I think especially as technology advances, if you look at things like the Vive or Oculus Rift, and probably in about 6 to 12 months that'll become wireless. And computers get more powerful every day, you'll see those systems become far more portable. So the same level of portability and utility that you have with something like the Gear VR, you're going to start seeing in systems like the Vive or the Oculus. And I think that's where VR will have a much greater impact, when you can actually walk around spaces and interact with spaces without the sort of constraints of being tied down to a fixed installation. We're always on top of new technologies, and I think at this point, VR has finally reached a tipping point where it's here to stay. I don't think it's like in the past where VR was a novelty. VR is a viable avenue for architectural presentation now, with the hardware and the infrastructure that's available. For sure, what's coming next is going to be mixed reality. I think augmented reality will probably get skipped over, and people will go straight to mixed reality. But yeah, everyone's looking forward to the Magic Leap and all that kind of stuff, but for sure mixed reality is the next big thing, where you'll be able to mix both your physical world with a virtual world. The number one thing we look for is what I would call entrepreneurialism. So we don't look for robots. What we do is a creative pursuit, and we want people that are independent team players. It's kind of an oxymoron, but you work on a large team and you're part of that team, but you're constantly looking to improve the overall team by contributing your ideas, by helping others improve, and just making sure that the company as a whole is growing, because that benefits not only the team but also the individual. The age-old question is, what makes you unique? What's special about you, right? And everyone's always like, oh, I'm a really fast learner, or oh, I pick up software really quickly, or I really pay attention to detail. Everybody says that. That's like such a generic answer, right? So like when you answer questions, be genuine and be unique. Talk about yourself, because the person we're hiring is you. We're not hiring what you think we want you to be. So if you are the right fit for us, we will know right away, because your answers will reflect that. Architecture is a great education, but always consider the other things that architecture will allow you to do. Architecture is not just about building buildings, it's not just about designing spaces. There's so many things you can do with an architecture education. The sky's really your limit.